Andrew Tate has been indicted in Romania on charges of rape, human trafficking, and forming an organised crime group to sexually exploit women. The influencer, who preaches misogyny and teaches get-rich-quick schemes to his millions of male followers, will appear before a Romanian judge on Wednesday morning. Also facing charges is his brother Tristan Tate. Like Andrew, he's accused of sex trafficking and forming an organised crime group, as well as inciting violence against others. 2 female associates have been charged alongside the brothers for being part of their criminal gang. Back in December, Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested by the Romanian authorities. Despite 3 hearings to free them, the Tates remained in jail for 12 weeks, with the courts arguing that they would pose a flight risk if released. In March, they were released from custody but have been under house arrest since. According to Romanian authorities, the 4 facing charges formed a criminal gang in 2021 with the intention of committing human trafficking in Romania, the US and the UK, as well as other countries. They also name 7 alleged victims who say they were recruited by the Tate brothers through false promises of love and marriage. Now that's known as, quote, the lover boy method. The Tates have been explicit about making money by taking a cut of the profits made by young women performing sex acts on webcam sites. In a 2020 interview, Andrew Tate explained how he got them to work for him.
I thought, pretty girls can sit on computers and make money. And that's kind of how it started. Went from there and ended up having a bit of a cam empire. At one point, I was doing $500,000 a month profit. So yeah, it got big. And that was it, really. I never really was.
But not worth $500,000 a month. You're saying the headache was too big for $500,000 a month.
The thing is this.
You must have hated it. It must have gotten really bad.
When you're working with women, women are highly unpredictable. So, and women are not money motivated. So I got to a point where the only way you can really get the women to work for you, you have 2 choices. You either try and convince them into some kind of business arrangement, which doesn't work long term because women are emotional, or you get girls who are in love with you and do it because they love you and they want to do as you say and be around you.
In another interview, Tate went into details of how he maximized the income he made from the women.
So I used to pay my girls 13%. So for every $10,000 they made, I'd give them 3, and I'd keep 7. They thought they were on 50%. And I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, we had to pay the tax first, and then it's 50-50. So really you're paying 30, you tell them you're paying 50, the difference is in the tax. That's where the disparity lies, taxes. If they don't believe you, they want to get fresh or whatever, print out some tax forms. I see this all the time. I used to print out some random tax forms and say, yeah, sign here, sign this. What is it? It's for the tax. You want to pay the tax or not? Okay, and they just sign away. They don't know what the fucking signing. Let's throw them away afterwards. But they think something's happening. Something real is happening. Nothing's happening except me get rich, bitch.
As well as charging the Tate brothers and their associates, the Romanian authorities have seized a stack of cash and assets. Sky News reports this. In a statement announcing the decision to move to trial, Romania's Directorate for the Investigation of Organised Crime and Terrorism said authorities has seized Bitcoin worth an estimated £301,000 from cryptocurrency wallets belonging to the Tates. They also seized 15 buildings and areas of land, 15 luxury cars, 14 luxury watches, 2 ingots, they're blocks of usually precious metal, and a medal as part of their investigation. A Romanian judge now has 60 days to inspect the case files before it can be sent to trial. But according to the BBC, if the case does go ahead, it's expected to last several years. A spokesperson for the Tates gave this statement to the media. While this news is undoubtedly predictable, we embrace the opportunity it presents to demonstrate their innocence and vindicate their reputation. Tate's legal team are prepared to cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities, presenting all necessary evidence to exonerate the brothers and expose any misinterpretations or false accusations. How grim is it? How dark a place have we got to where one of the heroes of masculinity in the Western world is being charged for crimes such as this?
It's very interesting when you look at the rise of Tate, right? One of the things which propelled him to the public eye is the fact that he was on Big Brother and as a celebrity kickboxer or whatever, and he got expelled from Big Brother. He got expelled from Big Brother for a video emerging of him whipping a woman with a belt, awful behavior from the offset. And he utilized that as a way to get this platform. And on this platform, obviously, he just constantly spews horrific misogyny. Part of the reason he has this following is this incel community online, this kind of community of men who feel that women themselves are in some way abusing them, but also men who just think women are inferior. Andrew Tate, in many of his videos, he gives the idea that women are inferior. He says something like, oh, I would only let my girlfriend do an OnlyFans if I was the one collecting the money because that's my product that you're selling. He has this completely regressive attitude to women, and this regressive attitude is what has propelled him to prominence in a lot of these online spaces. And then the same people who are following him, cheering him when he's making this content, not to say that some of these people aren't impressionable and kind of getting dragged into it. It's a cycle, right? The same people who are somehow elevating this position by supporting these views then get surprised and say, oh, no, there could be no basis in these allegations being true, in him actually being involved in sex racketeering, in international trafficking, in allegations of rape, etc. Despite the fact that his very rise was based on him being thrown off a game show for a video emerging of him abusing a woman.